broadcasting?
We are.
Oh boy, are we famous?
Can you hear us okay?
How about the ukulele? Can you hear the ukulele? Well, I knew this time was coming. I'd have to get out of bed. Don't know what happened. I'm feeling half dead. What's the next line?
Oh, man.
I'm stuck here under the covers, and time keeps passing by. I'm trying to do my Johnny Cash voice.
Yeah. A few more cigars.
When I hear that stupid alarm clock, I hang my head and cry. What do you think? Good intro?
Ask the audience.
Oh,
hey, Jen.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our humble abode. What you got for us today, Gina?
So we're just going to do 15, 20 minutes or so of just some real gentle movement, stuff that seems most appropriate for the morning. We're still kind of working out the kinks and the cracks and whatnot. Some of these you can do in bed, but obviously, as you will see, not all of them. So we're just going to start with what is called Qi self-massage, and it's just sort of a head-to-toe, quick, get the blood moving kind of thing. And you can do this lying down, sitting down, whatever, but however you want to join me. So we're going to start just by rubbing the hands together and just getting some breathing, deep breathing. Breathe into your hands, get them nice and warm. And then with loose wrists, we're going to do percussion over the top of the head and down to the back of the head, all over the scalp, especially the back of the skull where the neck attaches. These muscles get very tight, especially when we're sleeping or when we've been staring at a computer screen for a while. And then we'll take fingertips and rub along the forehead from the center out to the temples. And then down the sides of the nose, the cheekbones, and the gums. Bill, you're not doing this with me. Thank you. There we go. And around the ears. You can tug on the ears. Give them a little stretch.
Can I do the sound effects?
Yeah. And we're going to stroke down the chest or down the throat, real gently, along the sides. Ooh, hear that wind. And then loose wrists again, fingertip tapping over the chest, under the collarbones, on the sternum. Again, remember to take some nice deep breaths as you're doing this. And then we're going to slap down the inside of the arm and up the outside onto the shoulder. And under the arm. Ooh, I got something in my eye. Hold on. Nope. Keep going.
Don't get anything in your eye. You put your eye out, kid.
And brush down the arm, off the hand. Then we'll come over to the other arm.
And the other eye.
No, same eye. Oh dear. And under the arm. And brush down. Shake out the hands. Then we're going to come back. I'm using the back of my hands. Again, loose wrists. Just a little bit of percussion over the lower rib cage and into the back muscles.
Remember when we were kids, we used to talk into fans?
Yeah, I still do that. And then over the sacrum. And then over the hip joints. And then we're going to slap down the backs of the legs and up the inside. come behind the knees, just give them a little circular rub. And then around the kneecap. And the other kneecap. Brush down the legs, down the feet. And come back up. We're going to give a little percussion to the what they call the leg gates. So the inguinal crease here. It's an area that gets like a stagnant energy from sitting for long periods. And then we're going to end with just a little clockwise massage around the belly. Now just take a moment to rest your hands in the area we call the lower dantian, the area between the navel and the pubic bone. We're just going to breathe into the space for a few breaths. Just let your breath sink down, expand under your hands. And just notice how you feel. I feel good.
I knew that I would.
Okay. Now we're going to go into a mood. Again, this is one you can do if you're still lying in bed, but you should be kind of sitting up.
Holly.
Nope, still not there. To work out some of the tension in the back of the head and the neck and the upper back. So you take your hands, interlock the fingers, and place them at the base of your head. And then with the breath in, you're going to push the back of your head up into your hands while you're resisting back with your hands. So you're creating some tension in through the neck and the upper back. And then with the exhale, just gently tuck your chin under and stretch the chin down. Back of the neck opens up, and then inhale, push back in. And exhale, relax, gentle stretch. In and out. And in and out. And with each stretch down, you might notice the line of tension kind of moving further down into the mid-back as it opens up.
It seems like this is one you can cheat on pretty easy by arching the back.
Right, yeah. So you're trying to stretch your head relative to the upper body, not pull the whole upper body down. So it's not a big dramatic move. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale. And bring your arms out slowly. Again, shake them out. Okay, the next one is going to be a little trickier to do if you're sitting down or in bed. So if you can, stand up. And this is going to start loosening up the whole back. It's called knocking on the gates of life. And we're going to start with just twisting at the pelvis. The pelvis is driving the motion, and the upper body is following along. The arms are relaxed. Shoulders are down. The arms are just swinging with the momentum. And just give your back time to loosen up. This isn't about tweaking or twerking or, as one teacher says, giving yourself a chiropractic adjustment. We're just loosening up the back, although that may happen. And then as you get a little momentum going, you're going to allow the back hand to swing up and just tap gently over the kidney area. And the front hand will come up just under the shoulder, which starts to activate the lungs. And again, some nice gentle breathing here. Breathe into your belly as you're doing this.
We should have some music.
Yeah,
In the background.
we should.
We'll do that tomorrow. I mean Wednesday.
Yes, or you can just hum. Hum for us, Bill. Or the ukulele accompaniment. That's great. And we're going to slow down gently, let the arms come to a natural stop. Okay, next one, spinal cord breathing. So now we're still getting some movement in through the spine. You're going to bring your arms up about chest height. Keep your shoulders down and relaxed. And with the in-breath, we're going to open up the chest, and then exhale, curl forward. And inhale. And exhale. And in. And out. Now I'm going to inhale over to the right. And exhale down to the right, over the right foot. And in toward the center. And down toward the center. And then over to the right, left. And down. And back to the center again. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do one more. Nice inhale. And then exhale. Exhale through the mouth. Just release any tension. Squeeze it out. And then come back to neutral. I'll do a gentle movement again for the spine and also just to keep coordinating the breathing with the movements. It's called Tai Chi opening. And we're just beginning with allowing the wrists to be almost like pulled up to the ceiling and then floating down. So the inhale, hands float up. Exhale down. And then as you're getting the movement, the hips are going to follow. So we're kind of getting a nice wave-like motion through the back. I just kind of have the image here of making the bed or lying down a picnic blanket in slow motion. Let's do one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Let the hands float down. Then we're going to we've been doing a lot of spinal motions this way. We're going to go in this plane now. So this is called dog wagging the tail. And you're imagining leading with the hips side to side. So I'm kind of kicking out to one side and the upper body follows and then going in the other direction. So just start slow again because this is not a movement that we typically do. So you may find some resistance at first in the back muscles. And then as it starts to release a little, you can really get that undulation going side to side. Try to keep your shoulders loose and relaxed.
What? My bed done is bad?
So this is one way to do it, but okay. I would encourage doing this way if you can.
I feel like I should be like, yo.
No, you should not. You should not be doing that.
You see how controlling she is, everybody?
What you don't see when we're out in public. Okay. All right, now we're going to go down to the feet, and we're just going to do a little bit of foot circles. This is also good for balance. If you have some issues with balance, obviously hold on to something, but if you can, balance on one foot, and then we're just going to rotate foot in one direction. Open up the ankle joints. And then the other way. And then the other foot. Everything okay over there?
Yeah, I think I'm getting in trouble.
All right, last one is just a full body, shake everything out. Bill's going to join me for this one because this one's fun to do. We're just going to start with shaking the hands. Furniture starts rattling. Yeah. Elbows, shoulders. Oh my. Take a nice breath in and then just let everything go. Let the belly go.
Little technical difficulties here, folks.
So this is where you get to act like a kid again. Remember being a kid at the playground? People just tuning in now are going, what the heck are they doing? This feels really good.
This is good too. Not only because as body workers, we're using our hands a lot, but sitting and typing all day or working at a keyboard, it's good to flex these fingers out and get them loose.
Yep.
You know, we're always in this kind of position like this.
Plus you come to find like how much tension you really hold in the abdomen when you're doing this, because I can feel myself trying to keep my belly sucked in, but key is to really just let everything go if you can.
Do it like my grandson.
Yeah. All right. And we're going to come to a pause here. And again, we're just going to come back into what we call Wu Qi position. You just stand with your hands over your lower abdomen. Just feel your feet connecting to the floor. Or your butt in a chair or whatever. Just try to find your way to feel grounded. And breathe into the space below your hands. Feel your inhale contract under the hands, or the expand under the hands and then contract with the exhale. Let's take one more nice breath in and out. Release your arms and just allow your arms to be like weight, just pulling your shoulder blades down. Okay, well, I hope this gave you a little pick me up for your morning that you can take out to the rest of your day. And we'll be back Wednesday morning at the same time, 7:30, with some new stuff to do. Any comments would be appreciated. What else? Oh, I think you can subscribe to the, I think it's follow. It says follow. There's a follow button, so that you'll get updated when the next video comes out. So.
Just a reminder, what we're hoping to accomplish is not just another exercise routine, but how to get your body moving in a way that's natural, a more natural movement, and things that are going to benefit the ligaments and the tendons, and especially the fascial system, which I'm sure we'll talk about more as time goes on. So there you have it, folks. See you Wednesday morning, 7:30 a.m. Be there, be square. I'm going to get some coffee.
Way over here. Bye.